This week's Elite Bloonarius is much easier than the previous week. Hello gamers, my name is KK and today we are completing the Elite Bloonarius as always, and this time we have PSI. To be honest, you can complete it without any heroes, but PSI is just a really neat hero. This is why we are using him today. Put him in the left corner of the map, right in the same spot that I did, and the Dark Monkey. As for the monkey knowledge, you don't have to have it, but I advise you to get at least $200 beginning extra cash, the tier 3 hero, road spikes and the mana shield. This should be enough for you to carry the early game. What we really need in this type of rounds is the early game greed, and the more you can greed, the less defenses you can place is the better option for you. This is why you will see that we are barely using any defenses in the early game. I stick with my free Dark Monkey and the PSI, and they are gonna be carrying us for quite a while until we afford the first farm on round 8 in the top right corner. I highly advise you to repeat this pause of the farms I did in this run because I already tested them a few times, and this is one of the best spots I figured for the druids. Okay, so we upgrade the farm to the 100 and later on we will upgrade it to 200, nothing above that, just the 200s, and we will have multiple farms like that. In total it would be at least 4 before we place our first druid. Okay, so one farm on round 12 and we chill at this point. After that, the second farm goes right beneath the first one. PSI targeting priority is set on strong, it's important. And also, what do you do with PSI's abilities? First time you use it is gonna be on round 15 when you have a lot of balloons coming, and what you wanna achieve with this ability is you wanna just slow down the stronger balloons. So in this case we had pinks, and the pinks need to be slowed down in order for the PSI to snipe him. Why can we greed so hard? Also, one of the reasons is of course the length of this map. Encrypted is a very beautiful yet very long map, which makes it very simple to play on. And on round 18 I placed 100 ninja. After that we followed up with one more farm, and after that we will upgrade the ninja to 101. Gorgeous. And same strategy, I use the ability whenever I need to stun the balloons before they reach the ninja. Thus we don't have such a big load on ninja, and this is why ninja is capable of cleaning up most of the balloons that are coming to him in the center compartment. Gorgeous. Right now I place 4th village. Don't upgrade the villages after the initial 3. Now we are saving up for the Druid of the Jungle Bounty, so 041. These Druids are the key to our economy. You're gonna use the abilities of these Druids all the time. Don't mess this up. You need to press them as soon as you get them. And now the tier 4. By round 40 we get 4 Druids of the Jungle, maybe like 3.5. So you just get them and then you get more farms. Look at the top right corner. We have, before we even start killing the tier 1, we have 7 druids with the jungle bounty. It is important. And while we were upgrading the druids, I also added 3 more 000 farms. Don't think about the upgrades of these farms. They are meaningless. Their whole purpose is just to buff the income of the druids. Now we place tech shooter and the boomerang monkey. Now the requirements for the tier 1: 7 druids, 1 tech shooter with the ability, 1 boomerang, village to buff these 2 guys, and in the center of the coffins you will place 104 ninja. Remember, do not upgrade the ninja immediately when you have cash, because you need to have extra cash to afford the maelstrom right after you upgrade the bomb ninja, because it is very important. But don't mess this up. It is a bit of a, it's not difficult, it's like you need to be precise with the timings and you will chill. Good. You need to upgrade the ninja early enough, but not too late. You get the point. Now, with the tech shooter, you will destroy all the ceramic waves that Bloonarius spawns. I intentionally have the cut for you to demonstrate each wave on how I pop it. Basically, it's very simple. Whenever ceramics go right in the right near the tech shooter, you use the ability. While this all happened, I added 4 more druids. I sold one of the farms and replaced it in the different spot, as you can see to the top right. You kill the ceramics with the ability the same way. You will have the ability recovered each time the wave spawns. It is amazing strategy that works every time. All you need is just a little bit of precision with the timings. And by the last few waves, you will have enough druids of the forest that the ceramic wave is going to be halved, and you will easily be able to clean this up with the tech shooter. Also, boomerang is to help you not to leak anything, so it's just the safety precaution. It's not a necessity, and you just place it to have more room for the mistakes and be able to get basically the right upgrades and try to go even further. Now, on round 55, we get the helicopter, which is going to be 0, 2, 3. We place him lock in place in the very beginning of the map. Very important. While this all happens, we keep placing the druids until we get 16 of them. From 12 to 16, but keep this in mind. The more you have of the druids, the better your income. Very important. So 12 is the minimum for the comfort game. Now, we also get 2 villages. Well, one of these villages is going to be 204 and the other one is 002 as a discount village. After that, I afford 1 more heli to keep the blimps at bay longer, and we need to stun the blimps this way in order to activate the ability of each druid 3 times per each round. There is a limitation, only 3 times, but it is plenty for you to get rich quick. Before round 58, you can already see that we are hell of a rich, but we will become even richer. We begin reinvesting the money we got from the druids into the BRFs. For the tier 2 Bloonarius, don't worry that much. First, you get the tech shooter in the center of the map, and you keep basically doing the same thing, activating abilities multiple times, etc. After that, you remove the helicopters from the beginning of the track, and then you wanna let a few blimps leak so that you get more income from the farms. After that, you upgrade the 205 tech zone and 502 super brittle in the center and the reactor. But now the most important is the cleanup, because you can destroy it. Also, you get the overclock, and you constantly overclock the tech zone when the Bloonarius is nearby. Next, the cleanup. You upgrade the glaive lord in the bottom right section of the map. The glaive lord will do the job just fine. I did not sell the tech shooter, but you technically don't even need it. What you need to have there is 300 village, 520 glaive lord, and you need to overclock the tech shooter. Very important, because tech shooter and super brittle are the towers that deal the whole damage to the tier 2 Bloonarius. If they don't deal enough damage, you lose. So you need to have them in advance, and I also placed the alchemist and another tech shooter just to add some more DPS. While this all was happening, we still keep farming happily. We upgrade more BRFs, and as you can see, the tier 2 was simple. Remember, if you see that BFB leaks from the Bloonarius, replay it, just redo it, because glaive lord can only pop the Moabs and the ceramics, endless waves of Moabs and ceramics, so be very careful with this one. Now, we keep on repeating the process we got in the previous round. So we place 2 helicopters, lock them in place, and we keep activating the abilities during each round multiple times. Gorgeous. This way we are making tens of thousands of dollars each round. So each druid roughly makes $800, and meaning that, let me count quickly. So we make roughly $10,000 to $11,000 from one set so from one bunch, and we make 3 of them. So the druids bring us roughly $30,000 to $35,000 per round. And this is excluding our farms. As you can see to the top left, I just upgraded the Monkeyopolis. The way you want to do the Monkeyopolis is you want to get the BRFs 420 in range, then you overclock the village, Monkeyopolis. It increases the range, and this way you are able to consume more farms. You're looking for 8 farms Monkeyopolis. It's gonna be more than enough. After that, you are saving up for the tier 5 bank. 050 or 250 doesn't matter. And then you need to constantly activate his ability the same way you do with the druids during each round. This bank is a money-making machine because it is able to make you $36,000 each round. It all makes almost the same amount as all of our druids combined. So very, very important to have him. And how do you achieve this? You do the same thing as you did with the druids. You slow down the BFBs and Moabs, and then you allow the ability to be activated multiple times. I personally use the tech bot for this because I'm too lazy to activate everything manually, but you can do this no problem without any powers. Gorgeous. Now on round by tier 3 Bloonarius, we have maximized farm, how to call it, farm, how to, just a sec, it's the word, the funny word. Okay, let's call it farm production plant, regardless. Industrial plant, yes, this is the word I was looking for. So we have the fully upgraded farm industrial plant. If you want to know more about the perfect farming, I have the video in the description, so make sure, if you don't understand what is farming plant, make sure you understand. So you just copy the farms I did in the top left, and on round 79 we sell all of the druids and all the farms to the right. After that, I place the super monkey on water. Very important, because it will be important later on, because we will buff this guy more. Now we make the sacrifices for the super monkey. What sacrifices you're looking for? You can just repeat the tiers I did, or the basic premise is that you need to have selling price of each class of the towers, so primary, magic and military, with the price of 37,500 or more. As simple as that. So you get the temple, maxed out temple, and in the bottom left corner you obtain the MAD. You overclock the MAD while this all is happening, and you also get the homeland defense near the temple. And this is going to be a future sacrifice, but before we get enough cash for this sacrifice, you will be able to utilize the homeland defense to buff the MAD and the temple itself. After that, you get the Perma Brew Alchemist, and you're gonna get the rest of the sacrifices, basically. Nothing that's important to describe here. What about the Vengeful True Sun God? Do you need it here? Answer is no, absolutely no. But I will get it because why not? We have a lot of money and I will just get it. But the main damage dealer here is gonna be the Dart Paragon. So you're gonna absolutely have to buy and get the Dart Paragon. But any other towers, Boomerang Paragon, not essential. Vengeful True Sun God, not essential. So Dart Paragon is the king of this run. Gorgeous. And as you can see, we sold the MAD to the left because it cannot shoot through the walls, and I activated the I overclock the Sun Temple right now, and I teleported my Legend of the Knights to the bottom right corner to be the safety net, so that nothing leaks, because I sold the Boomerang Glaive Lord, so we need something to secure the end. And by round 95 we already have 800k. I get the maxed out sacrifices for the temple once again of each class. For the tier 5 you need all 4 classes, remember, including the support. And we get the Vengeful True Sun God. After that I place the support temple. With the support temple all you need is to sacrifice the homeland defense, and if you want to make it also a powerful temple you need to sacrifice also the magic and military class. Good. Now we are basically god boosting the Vengeful True Sun God. I placed the aircraft carrier to the left. Very important thing. It doubles the attack speed of the temple. I placed 502 sniper. I placed 502 ice tower. With the ice tower, you wanna keep the Bloonarius in range constantly, and you wanna sell, rebuy it whenever the Bloonarius goes out of range of this tower. As for the True Sun God, you upgrade 5 to 0 and you chill, because it reaches almost the whole map. There's gonna be like tiny spot where it doesn't reach. I placed 5 more farms just to collect more cash, because why not? We all need cash for the paragons. And as you can see to the very top of the screen, I also placed the tier 5s of the dart monkeys and the boomerang monkeys, just so that we can collect some pops and make the higher paragon degree. After that, we keep overclocking the Vengeful True Sun God, but as you can see, the tier 4 Bloonarius is a joke. When the Vengeful Sun God has him in range, he obliterates it no problemo. Now, it's gonna be very simple. You do the same trick we did with the Ice Tower, and you do the 2 Paragons. Dart Paragon and the Boomerang Paragon. Boomerang Paragon is not essential, just letting you know, but if you have it, use it anyways. How to get the Dart Paragon? You get all the tier 5s, and you also want to get a lot of tier 4s on the map, and then you press the sacrifice on round 119, because we want to get as many pops as we can with the tier 5s in the beginning of the map. Repeat the same process with the boomerangs, and it's gonna be very simple. Don't be afraid if when the Bloonarius is halfway through, you're gonna deal only like 10 million damage, because you will see it's gonna be incredible and insane. I also placed the Druid of Wrath, but it's not that important in this particular run. And just look at the health bar. The Dart Paragon obliterates the Bloonarius like easily. How easy is that? Like, the week after week, Bloonarius is getting simpler and simpler, guys. I'm confident that you will be able to complete it with even with the just regular Sun God and the Dart Paragon. Okay, guys, press the like or dislike button right now, depending on what you think about this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Me or my subs will respond to you. Subscribe now, press the bell notifications if you like this content, so that you don't miss the future videos, and see ya in the next one.